I'm back with another one, Collective. I received this download October the 12th. It was on a Tuesday, and that's of this year. It was 10:48, and I broke that down to a 4. And this was a music energy read download that I received from the Divine. The name of the song, the artist came from 50 Cent. The name of the song is Get Rich or Die Trying. Here we go. The energy of this is Scorpio. It says 2 men in the front seat and 2 men in the back of an old Cadillac is planning on robbing someone and people in the neighborhood due to them wanting to see change in their finances. One of these robbers is very stupid. He is so desperate to the point of him not caring who he is because he thinks of himself as a head honcho. Someone is watching these foolish masculines and his team. They are all going to get locked up. Whatever you've been doing to other people, taking, robbing, stealing, you will receive karma. The police is going to raid your home and take you to prison, to jail. The next one I had received, it was still on a Tuesday, but I got that one at 10:55, and I broke that down to 10:10 broke that down to 22. All right, so balance is going to be restored after an ending and a new beginning of closing out this cycle. And this definitely has a lot to do with my family members, and I'm calling them out. Timothy and Tootie, you have been seen by my ancestors about you having your own cousin rape your firstborn and have him and leave him cold and dead in the bedroom with blood gushing out of his rectum. You saw your son Hezekiah in that bed with his mouth sitting open from him screwing, from him screaming, no. And you sacrificed your child for fame and material gain. And you ran and showed your mom, and y'all had a formal a funeral 2 weeks ago. And this was dated back in was it October the 12th. All right. You had it 2 weeks ago from that date. And had him cremated so Timothy wouldn't and you wouldn't get found out. You have been being watched by the CIA, the FBI, and both of you are going to prison. And your son helped me find his body and tell on you for having him sacrificed. So that's what the fuck you get. You thought you was going to get away with it, and you didn't. Your own baby stood around me and led me to where y'all dumped his body and you sacrificed him, and he showed me what happened to you. Both of y'all are going to prison, and you are both going to hell. The next one that I got was 10:59. I broke it down to a 12 and broke it down to a 3. Pam, the divine has seen you making voodoo dolls and making one specifically for me. You will die of a rapid death due to your jealous-hearted, competitional ways, filled with greed, and you will not be coming back. And you are casted away into the lake of fire and forgetfulness. You and your whole immediate family will forever be falling from grace. Pam, you also have been seen having a threesome with your nephew, Adam, and a sexual exchange for working of your sacrifice. You all have been seen, watched, and heard from the law. The next one that I got was 11:10. I broke that down to a 3. It says, be quiet. It says, there will be an a release of text messages, pictures, and videos of all parties of people, places, and things that is going to be sent to the high priestess out of spite, guilt, and shame, and envy, ill wills, and contemplations from every person that had dealings with James Alvin Taylor and etc. This evidence will be given to a real judge in the 3D, and you all are caught, and all your lies will be brought to the surface. The people will know who you are, and your lives will be in danger. You will be filled with grief and sorrow, shame and defeat, and it's all from your own hand, not by mine. I am in my home, staying in my lane, minding my own, while healing and having all your secrets come to me. Alicia Keys' download song that I got this download from the Divine, also in music. It says, I won't tell, channeled message. Pam telepathically sent me. She wants me to keep the pages in my diary journal to myself, and I will not do so. I will follow the Divine's orders, not no one, no man or woman. You are exposed. All right, I'm being led by the Divine. This is the last one for tonight, collective. This one was dated back in October the 12th. I got this message around 1:51, and I broke that down to a 7. And my ancestors is saying, my ascended masters is saying this was at 7. At 1:51 p.m. at night, late at night when everybody was asleep. There is a feminine energy that just had a baby boy. Congratulations to you. But what financial expression she had was not of true joy. She was holding her baby in and turned to the side, crying uncontrollably, and the father was on the other side of the delivery room, holding his head in his hand, in despair. This feminine was she was a jump off, and she had the baby to capture this depressed masculine energy. His energy is not pleasant towards his baby mom. He actually hates her subconsciously. This femme energy has short hair length and is hurt by her ear. She thinks and is burgundy red. She is an Scorpio, and the father is a Virgo. This is an cousin of mine, and this is happening to these two because of black magic you performed on my opponent. It backfired on you. Now everyone will see that you are mentally unbalanced, and you will suffer hardship in your life with your child, and your child will suffer with you too. Karma, debt that you have added on yourself in your own will and participation. This masculine had a shortcut with the regular white t-shirt. You will be stuck in lack for 5 years, and you have been pushed out from grace and to any abundant life. The energy that I got from that was Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces. This child, baby boy, was a secret, and no more. You have been hiding, and the Divine said no more. You must be held accountable for your ill workings. Learn to heal and leave my appointed alone, or the next judgment will be instant death to the both of you. That is the last exposure for tonight that the Divine told me to do, to expose my family and others. And I'm going to continue tomorrow. And anything else that I receive, I'm going to bring that up to the forefront as well. Like I said, collective, this is me going through the process of my healing by exposing what is going on in my personal warfare of my family and the people I went to school with, the people I worked with, the people that I had close and dear to my heart that chose to betray me for money, property, life insurance, trust funds, things that I knew nothing about. They actually forged my signature. They all worked together with my mother and my father. My sister Ataria knew about it. My husband Sean knew about it. My son Diel knew about it. Other family members like Sheila, Eddie, all the rest of my older cousins, my other cousin Lori, that lived next door, she was in on it. Everybody that I am naming are people in all of my videos of my family that I was led to focus on to stay in my lane and expose them for their ill will workings towards me and my children, my home, my mental state, my spiritual path, and everything that was destined for me. And they actually thought that it was going to work. And I'm being led, and I have been being led, and I'm going to continue playing stupid with these idiots and playing games because they want to play games with me. But I'm actually waiting. I'm waiting for this tower to fucking hit. Literally. Balance is going to be restored when this happens. And you are not going to see me in tears of sorrow. I am going to rejoice on both sides, spiritually and of the natural. And I requested for the divine with certain people in my family to let them see my face in the spiritual realm when they are in hell. To let them know that I exposed them regardless. They took an oath that they was going to take it to their grave, and you going to take it to the pits of hell with you. And it's going to go over and over in your head. And you ain't going to be able to shake it. For the motherfuckers that's going to be incarcerated. Y'all bitch ass niggas is going to get raped. You going to get killed. Someone is going to murder themselves. And I'm not going to give a fuck. And when my son gets picked up from the law, from him doing this dumb shit out in the street, because he think he know what the fuck he doing, I'm not going to answer his phone call. I'm not bailing him the fuck out, and I ain't going to answer the shit he got to say. He going to feel it all on his own. You abandoned me, and I'm leaving you with your family that you chose over me.